Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create Kommo contact from new Google Sheets tables. Let's suppose I am running a business and collecting custom information from various sources. I am maintaining all this data in my Google Sheets tables, and now I want that whenever I add a new data in the Google Sheets, it is automatically sent to Kommo and the contact is created automatically. I can do this with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skill. I just need to build connection between Google Sheets and Kommo. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is triggers and action. Here as my trigger application, I will take Google Sheets, where the new row will be added in table, and as my action application, I will take Kommo, where the contact will be created automatically. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Kommo contact from new Google Sheets table. For this, we are going to create automation between Google Sheets and Kommo with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on sign in. But if you are a new user, click on sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I am an existing user, I'll click on sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I need to click on Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to see all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you just need to click on this plus icon and you can create a new folder. For now, we want to create a new workflow, for which we need to click on create workflow. And now it's asking for the workflow name. So let's name this as how to create Kommo contact from new Google Sheets tables. And now we need to select the folder in which we want to save this workflow. So these are the folders that I have created, and I want to select Google Sheets automations and click on create. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation workflow. There can be only one trigger in the workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, we want to create Kommo contact from new Google Sheets tables, which means whenever I will add a new detail in the Google Sheets tables row, a new contact will be created in Kommo, which means whenever I add a new detail in the Google Sheets tables, this workflow will get triggered, so our trigger application will be Google Sheets. And the trigger event will be new or updated spreadsheet row. Now we need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets, for which a webhook URL is given to us, and this URL will act as a bridge to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So let me take you to my Google Sheets. This is my Google Sheets by the name Customer Information, and this is the table that I have maintained with first name, last name, phone number and email. And now we need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets. So for that we need to click on extensions and click on add-ons. Click on get add-ons. And Google Workspace Marketplace has appeared in front of us, where we need to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. And I have already installed this in my Google Sheets, that's why it is showing installed. But if you are doing this for the first time, you have to follow the same process. Now let's go back to extensions again and click on Pabbly Connect webhooks. Click on initial setup. And this box has appeared in front of us, where it is asking us for the webhook URL and trigger column. So this webhook URL is the same URL which we were provided in a trigger step. So let's go back to Pabbly, and from over here, let's copy this webhook URL and simply paste it over here. Now we need to enter trigger column. So it's written over here, the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to webhook URL, which means whenever I add a new detail in my trigger column, the complete row data will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So here my trigger column is the last column, and over here it's column D. So I'll simply write T and click on submit. Setup configured successfully. Now let's go back to extensions again and click on Pabbly Connect Webhooks and click on Send on Event. So this step will make sure whatever data I will add in future will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Now let's go back to Pabbly, and over here you can see waiting for the webhook response, which means we need to enter data in our Google Sheets table so as to get the response over here. So let's go back to Google Sheets and enter some dummy details over here. So let's say my first name is Smart, my last name is Test User, my phone number is, and my email address is smart@pabblitudes.com. Now as soon as I have entered data in column D, you will see that complete row data will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So let's go back to Pabbly and check whether we have received this response or not. Over here we can see we have successfully received this response. Trigger column was column D, spreadsheet name was customer information, the phone number was this, the last name was test user, the first name was Smart, and the email address was smart@pabblitudes.com. So we have successfully connected Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, and now we need to move to our next step, which is action step. So over here we want to create contact in Kommo on addition of new data in Google Sheets table. So here my action application will be Kommo, and my action event will be create contact. Click on connect. Click on add new connection and connect with Kommo. Here we need to enter the subdomain. So it's written over here, enter the your domain from your Kommo account. So let me take you to my Kommo account, and over here you can see pabblitudes.kommo.com is our subdomain. So we simply need to copy this and paste it over here. Click on save. And here we need to select our account, which is demo@pabblitudes.com, and click on allow. Authorization successful. So Kommo is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now we need to enter these details. So to enter these details, I am going to use a process called mapping, which means I am going to enter data from my previous response. So I have received response from my Google Sheets table. So here I'll simply click on this and click on Google Sheets and enter the first name as Smart, the last name as Test User, email address smart@pabblitudes.com, phone number as this, and I'm leaving these fields blank because it is not required and not needed for me to create a contact in Kommo. So I have used mapping, and it is very important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make it static and the information will not change even if the new response is received. Now we simply need to click on save and send test request. And over here we have received the response. So we need to go to our Kommo account and check whether this contact has been created or not. So let's go back to Kommo. So this is the app dashboard of Kommo, and over here you can see all the options. Here we need to click on lists, and you can see we have successfully created this contact. The name was Smart, the last name was Test User, the phone number was this, and the email address was smart@pabblitudes.com. Now so as to check whether this automation is working perfectly fine or not, let's go back to our Google Sheets and enter some other dummy details. So let's say my first name is current user, my last name is demo, my phone number is this, and my email address is currentuser@pabblitudes.com. Now we need to go to our Kommo and check whether we have created this contact by the name current user or not. So let's refresh the page once. And over here we can see we have successfully created this recent contact also. The name was current user, last name was demo, the phone number was this, and the email address was currentuser@pabblitudes.com. So to summarize this, we took Google Sheets as a trigger application where we made connection of Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets. We added the data in our Google Sheets and received the response over here. After which we moved to our next step, which was action step, and selected Kommo as our action application, where we made connection with Pabbly Connect and enter these fields with the help of mapping. Simply clicked on save and send test request and received the response as a new contact in our Kommo. So we have successfully created automation between Google Sheets and Kommo with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.